During his joint press conference with the new Italian Prime Minister at the White House today, President Trump doubled down on a tweet he sent out yesterday about getting funding for the border wall.
If we don't get border security, after many, many years of talk within the United States, I would have no problem doing a shutdown.
Lawmakers have until September 30th to pass a new spending bill. Yay. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said he's confident they can avoid a shutdown. So is the president playing politics, as some of his critics claim? Or is he really willing to shut down the whole damn thing in his quest for the border wall? Joining me to discuss, former deputy assistant to President Trump and Fox News national security strategist, Dr. Sebastian Gorka, in the House. He's also the author of the forthcoming book, Why We Fight, Recovering America's Will to Win. Welcome to the show, Dr. Gorka. It
is delightful to join you on your show, I do believe, for the first time, Kennedy. Thank you for having me.
It's your maiden voyage. Well done. So let's talk a little bit about shutting the government down, because I've always thought that there's too much government. And maybe a government shutdown is good because people will realize how superfluous most of it is. However, with the midterms looming and a government shutdown sometime in September, is that a politically negligent strategy for the president?
I tend to agree with you, Kennedy. I live and work in the swamp, and I can tell you it's delightful when the government shuts down. There is too much government. Whenever it does shut down, everything seems to function anyway, but there's no traffic in D.C. So, you know, I say bring it. This is the president. This is Donald Trump being Donald Trump. Don't test the man, but he's prepared to test Congress because, you know, it's clear from the reaction by the GOP. They're just not serious. The wall and immigration reform was the first significant policy platform of his candidacy as president. And he's serious about it. And he said there's no red lines in terms of negotiating today at that press conference with the Italian head of state. But there is one red line, and that's the wall. The president will never back down on the wall. And he will get it sooner or later. The question is whether it's sooner or whether it's later.
All right. So how do Democrats factor into this? And obviously, they want a deal for the Dreamers. A lot of Democrats have said they would be willing to offer funding for the border wall if, in fact, there was some sort of immigration fix for Dreamers specifically. But both sides need to figure out what we're doing with immigration policy in this country. So where do Democrats give?
Well, they're liars. I mean, look at what happened last time. The president already offered a darker times two. Instead of the 800,000, he actually had a guarantee for 1.6 million people's situation to be normalized. And the Democrats said, no thanks. They don't care about these issues. They don't want to solve these issues. They've been taken over by the radicals. Look at this woman, Ocasio-Cortez in New York. They don't act in good faith. And as such, it's very difficult to work with them. So, you know, the question is, what is the GOP going to do? We have to resolve these issues. I'm an immigrant. I am a legal immigrant to the United States. It took me 3 years and quite a bit of money to become an American citizen, and I am a proud American citizen now. I don't see why you get to jump to the head of the queue just because you came here illegally or your parents brought you here illegally. So my answer is people who came here illegally never get citizenship. You go to the back of the queue. You can apply for a green card. But you go to the back of the queue, Kennedy.
Yeah, I know that amnesty is a big sticking point, but now I want to switch to Iran. The president also made news today saying that he would meet with President Rouhani in a no-holds-barred steel cage match. Is that a good idea? It seems like that was one of the criticisms that was leveled at candidate Obama before he became president, that he was willing to sit down with nefarious and shady leaders. Is this a good idea for this president?
No, the issue with Obama was the fact that he went on an apology tour as soon as he became president, got a Nobel Peace Prize for doing nothing.
He's still on it, by the way.
Yeah, he is, unfortunately. And then he gives $140 billion to the Iranians. Sitting down with Rouhani is very different from giving them $140 billion, by which they don't actually change their behavior. Look, I worked for Donald Trump. He'll sit down and talk to anybody if it is potentially good for Americans and for national security and for the international system. So, you know, he doesn't shut the door to anybody. Look at what he did with, Little Rocket Man ends up actually meeting him in Singapore, and they sign that joint statement. So he is the arch negotiator. He wrote the book, The Art of the Deal. So, he'll sit down, but only if it's good for America.
All right, so let me ask you, who is the worst person on earth?
Who is the worst person on earth?
Yes.
Right now, in terms of mass murder, I would probably say Assad of Syria.
Should the president sit down with him?
If the goal is to stop the slaughter of more than 400,000 people, women and children, yeah, I mean, look, we had Kennedy sit down with Khrushchev in Vienna in 1962. We had American presidents sit down with Stalin, who exterminated 8 million Ukrainians. So in the interests of the greater good, such as defeating Hitler, you probably can sit down with people who otherwise you hold your nose at.
I thought you were going to say Hillary Clinton. But she's going to be locked out.
No, there are some red lines. There are some red lines.
Sebastian Gorka, thank you very much.